Larry Hydrick here, and here's hoping you had a great weekend the past couple of days. Wasn't that cold front timely? Woo, boy, it was just absolutely gorgeous out there over the weekend. We hope that you were able to get out. Labor Day's done gone. Now the lake, well, I tell you what, didn't see so many people out there. We got a little bit more elbow room, huh? Table Rock, early morning hours, up in the James River again. I've been throwing some buzz baits early around the laydowns, around the brush tops and so forth. Work that little buzz bait. I like that big ½ ounce, and get that blade up on top and then just slow it down just where it's gurgling. Also, a variety of baits, your pop-hour type baits. And if you like topwater fishing, it's getting into the season. It's going to get better and better. And Table Rock, they're still catching some drop shot fish. You know, some of these fish may not be big, but if you just want action, you can get into schools using the drop shots and little worms out there off the long gravel points, and anywhere from 18, 20, 25 feet of water. Just keep moving around. And if you want bigger fish, is what I'd recommend, is fishing around the docks in the early morning hours throughout Table Rock. You can use a topwater like a top R or a pop R. Works early in the morning. Some of your bigger fish can be caught again around the docks. And then also the football style jigs have been picking up some fish in the deeper docks around 20, 25, 30 feet of water. And we've had some good reports on little crankbaits on the edge of the docks catching a few fish. So if you want numbers, go out on Table Rock, find you some good areas just to use a drop shot. If you want bigger fish, get out early in the morning, fish around your favorite dock. You're going to pick up some fish. Walleye, a few walleye caught out at Table Rock over the past weekend. Some of the boys, they don't talk a lot about it. They like to keep quiet, but they're using bottom bouncers and night crawlers, or just maybe a small hook and night crawlers off some of the points. And they're not catching great numbers, but you do catch big old walleye. A few crappie over the weekend, nothing great around the docks is about the only thing I heard. Hey, here's a good tip for you. If you want to try, take the kids out or just go out and catch a lot of numbers of fish, stop by your local sporting goods stores that sell crickets. Pick yourself up some crickets and go bluegill fishing. The bluegill fishing on Table Rock right now is really good. It's a good time to take the kids out, the grandkids out, and you may want to try that the next few days or the upcoming weekend along the bluffs or back in the pockets. Bluegill fishing, crickets, boy, a lot of fun. You might want to try it. Let's go over to Taneycomo. Trout fishing was good over the past weekend. It's been good for the last few weeks. It continues to be good. A lot of limits being caught out there, anywhere from Cooper Creek all the way down to Scottish Trout Dock. Around the Monkey Island's been good. Drifting the boat down along the, when there's one generator or two that work good drifting. These little trout worm, very well scented up, and you can drift that. And I tell you what, that's been catching a lot of fish. Also your regular power baits. I've had a variety of colors coming in. Talk to some people, oh, orange is the best. Talk to somebody else, white's good. Chartreuse, orange, white, chartreuse, pink, they're all catching fish. And if you just want to ease your boat down and drift down that old lazy Lake Taneycomo, you're going to catch trout. There's no doubt about it. If you want to fish off the bank, go down to Cooper Creek. That public fishing dock there is a great place to fish. If you want to use artificial, I still stick with the little Cleo spoons. Blue and chrome is really hard to beat. All right, let's go over to Bull Shoals Lake. There was some nice, pretty fair fishing out around the K-Dock area. We've had reports of early morning bass fishing, a lot like Table Rock. Been picking up some fish on pop-Rs and also junior little spooks. And have had some reports of buzz baits there early in the morning around some of the layoffs. Spinnerbait fishing is getting stronger all the time because the shad are really moving, just like Table Rock. Boy, I always have a topwater plug, an extra rod laying aside, because this is the time of the year where you may have a little school of bass pop up out of nowhere, and just pick up that extra rod, pitch it out there with a pop-R or something, and that's happening on Table Rock and Bull Shoals. Spinner baits have been good along some of the banks and back into the coves a little bit. The shad are moving, And walleye over the past weekend, a few caught, nothing great, but we've had reports of the deep water, the deep diving baits, crank baits that you control down around 22 feet of water. That's been picking up a few walleye. Also, I've had good reports of walleye at the lower end of Bull Shoals as well. That Oakland area is always a good area to fish for walleye this time of year. Trolling and also just night crawlers and bottom bouncers have been working good. Crappie at Bull Shoals, not too much to report on. A few are still being caught on the deep water brush piles, but it seems like you better know of a lot of brush piles to pick up a mess of fish, because you're just going to catch 1 or 2 per brush pile. Well, this cooler weather's moving in. The fishing is going to be getting better and better, and we've got more reports coming for you from our folks down around Mountain Home. We're going to start doing the White River report, and also over at Norfolk. I know over the past weekend there were some nice stripers caught down there. They had a report of a 40-pounder caught over the weekend. Want to leave you with this. Be sure to subscribe. Hey, we're just new at this. We're just getting started. We're going to have this show's going to get better and better all the time. We're just going to have a lot of fun doing it. So tell your friends about it and subscribe, folks. Happy outdoors, everyone. See you out on the lake.